I mean, I have a background in attachment theory through my education degrees. So I use that a lot in how I coach these women. I think it's very important before you start dating to, if there's any underlying issues from your past, you need to work on them. It's not going to be easy, but you don't want to bring that within to your relationship and then into the conflict that will happen because of those things you haven't dealt with. It's not about, yes, you have your, when you're in a relationship, you're with your partner and it's about, compromise and things. But if there's something that triggers you, you need to work on that and you need to know how to mediate that within yourself, whether it's, doing breath work or just having 5 minutes or being able to articulate that this is triggering for me and I need to walk away. Because that's when you get into different situations. It's very important to always do, those deep rooted, good, positive self talks. And, I help with that. But if you haven't done that work already, then you're not ready to move into the next journey of dating. Like, you need to know that you are the prize, and each day you're doing the things to make sure that you know that you are the best version of yourself. And that doesn't always mean to be positive every day. We're not robots. We have different emotions, especially as women. You're not always going to be that 100% perky, happy person, but it's about how can you be the best version, even if you're feeling a bit off. What can you do? I can do my affirmations. I can stand. A great one is, if you're feeling a bit like, I don't feel great, I don't look great today, you're having that kind of subconscious thought, then stand 2 feet away from your mirror and then you can't see those flaws. So then you'll be like, oh, I look great, and then walk away. So it's those little, exactly. It really does work. You're like, we know what 2 feet is. We had COVID. So just walk, just stand that 2 meter way.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many paths to go down with it. So fundamentally, what you want to do is attract the people that you're trying to attract, the target audience for you, Rachel, the high value women. Then you want to build trust with them. And that also happens with your content as well. And then you want them to click a link to book a call, is what I've seen from your Instagram. Book your Sparkle Discovery call. I like that.
Yes.
So
I
those
call
are
it
the,
a sparkle session
yeah,
because I like being sparkling.
they look good. But yeah, those are the only three things that you need to do, basically. And I think people get in their own heads a lot about how complicated it is. It's not really that complicated.
Mhm.
It's really all about, if you've got a story like you have, just sharing that. So, and especially the transformation from, I was struggling dating these people that weren't matching with me, to I'm married now. That really resonates a lot. And I saw you have been talking about your marriage, but you've been talking about it from like a married person perspective. So I think you've probably attracted other married people with that, rather than talking about like the path to get there, if that makes sense. But I think, yeah, obviously the story is going to be massively the biggest, most important thing for attracting those people. Building trust as well. It kind of builds trusts like as well. So you've done it before, you can do it again, if that makes sense. And then it's just about talking about, I can actually help you do the same thing, book a call, and you've kind of done it. So it's just about talking about your story, and especially the transformation is the biggest thing.
Definitely.